Why do women cancel first and second dates if I don't stay in contact in between after setting it up?
So if that is happening, typically it's women don't cancel dates with guys they really like. They cancel dates with guys they're not that into. And but the caveat with that is that if it's online dating and you never met them, or maybe you talked to her for like 3 minutes in the grocery store and got her number, and then you set a date like a week in advance, it all depends on your level of rapport. And I talk about this in the book. So if you have a lot, say you met her, you're at your friend's barbecue in the weekend, and you met this really cool girl there, and you talked for like 45 minutes to an hour. You had a great time together. You got her number, you made a date, she's excited. She's going to keep that date. But if you talk to her, you met her in the mall for like 3 minutes, and then you're setting a date 4 or 5 days in advance, unless she's super into you, one of the ways you can address that is like, maybe 3 or 4 hours before the date in the afternoon. You could say, hey, I'm running behind today. So, say you're supposed to meet at 7 o'clock. Say, hey, can we push it back to 7:30? I got jammed up with schedule. Does that work for you? And if she says yes, that's great, then cool. If she goes, oh, I didn't hear from you, I made other plans, like, no problem, we can get together some other time. Say it just like that. If she says, yeah, great, some other time is perfect, that communicates low interest. If you say, let's get together some other time, she may back up and say, well, I can keep it or I can make it, or if she really wants to see you, or if you she'll say no, when are you available? If she likes you, she'll want to reschedule, and if she doesn't, when you just say some other time, that gives her an easy out to bounce.
Mm-hmm.
Because the reality, if the girl really likes you and you had rapport with her, she'll keep the date. And if you met online and you really haven't even talked on the phone, which I don't recommend, but you're making dates, then you should be meeting for drinks either the next day or the day after that. But if you're kind of iffy on the rapport, I would try to, just send a message about pushing the date back a half hour and say, does that work for you? Because if she really doesn't want to see you, you don't want to waste your time or your money going out with her. So this makes it easy for her to dip out on you if she has low interest, because you want to go out with a girl that's excited to see you.
Well, what if they have a really demanding job, for instance, like they're a doctor
Well, then
or
she'll say, "Hey, I can't make it tonight. Can we reschedule for Wednesday or the next night or whatever?" She'll bring up rescheduling if she really wants to see you. And if
right.
she doesn't want to see you or her interest is low and she really doesn't care, maybe some other guy called her that she really wanted to spend time with, she'll cancel on you, and her response, "Oh, hey, sorry, something came up. I can't make it. I hope don't hate me." And she doesn't mention anything about rescheduling, then I would give it maybe 2 weeks and you could try to set another date. But somebody that cancels at the last minute and just gives you that blah
They don't take you
response,
seriously.
that shows low interest. And again, you want enthusiasm. So, and if it was me and a girl canceled and doesn't bring up rescheduling, I personally wouldn't call or text her again for any reason to try to make a date. Now, if you guys don't have anything else going on and you want to do that, you can. But in my experience, a lack of enthusiasm makes the dates more like work, and it's not fun. You want it easygoing, easy to get along with, and you want a one with enthusiasm for you. If a girl's busy, she'll bring up rescheduling. If she's not, she'll just cancel the date with a very blah, monotone type of excuse.
I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys where it's like a guy sets a date with you and then on the day of you ask him if we're still, on for whatever and then they don't respond to you.
Then you're not on still.
Yeah,
That
I
shows that he
mean,
wasn't that into it.
Mhm.
or he responds like 20 minutes before and he says he's running like super late. Like I've dated like a doctor who's like, I'm
No, yeah,
swamped.
but I'm saying
Still
guys that
scrubbed up.
don't
So
I'm
when,
saying guys that just don't answer.
so when you text the guy, "Hey, are we still on?" You're hoping that you're still on, right?
Mhm.
There you go. That's a good sign when a girl, "Hey, are we still on?" That's a good sign she wants.
Mhm. Yeah.
Caroline. That's a good sign that she wants to see you.
I just think that if you're not staying in contact in between after setting it up, you're kind of also showing that you might have low interest. So,
That's not true.
yeah,
The
in a
reality is, if
way,
she likes you, she'll keep the date.
I'm
And
not
you have
disagreeing.
rapport, she'll keep the date.
I'm not
You
disagreeing.
don't if you don't
But
need
it's
to
not that hard to
confirm,
send a text
typically,
message.
yeah,
Hey, I hope you're having a wonderful day.
that's unnecessary.
Can't wait to see you.
It's unnecessary. If she wants to see you and you make a date with her and she's excited, she's going to be looking forward to it. She's going to clear her schedule. She'll be doing what Jocelyn did, which is, hey, are we still on? That's what you want. It's a scientific fact that women are more attracted to men whose feelings are unclear. And even though women say they don't like it, the reality is it creates more attraction. And again, you want easygoing, easy to get along with, and a woman that is flexible, not one that's a pain in the ass. Because some women will get pissed off. Hey, you haven't texted, he might text and say on a Friday that he's supposed to have the date. Hey, I'm running late. Can we meet at 7:30 instead of 7? Does that work for you? And she's like, oh, I made other plans. I when I didn't hear from you this week, I made other plans. And she's kind of angry in it. You're like, hey, no problem. Have a great night. I would delete the number. I wouldn't go out with a girl that's already getting angry and butthurt and pissed off because you didn't text her during the week. That's a woman that's going to have all kinds of unreasonable expectations, and she's going to be constantly getting mad and butthurt, and she's insecure. And trust me, you can avoid a lot of heartache by ignoring that.
I don't think you should leave it for the very last day though. Like Jocelyn, did you leave it for the last day to be like, are we still on?
No, day before. And then dude didn't answer back and then asked again and nothing.
You asked twice. She double texted because she was super interested.
Mm-hmm. And you're better off just saying the day before something
So
that
he ghosted you and you never heard from him. Huh?
Yeah, but I don't care. I didn't care.
That's when you just go on another date. The same
But she
day.
was,
but
she was hoping to go out with them.
It's
so the point
you
being,
can't be
keep
wasting
your options open.
I know, but you can't be wasting the person's time. What if they have other plans and they'd rather go out on a date with you?
A girlfriend, see if you can, to occupy your time. I know it's hurtful because it's happened to me before, but you need to occupy your time. Obviously, that person, somebody saved you, whatever being saved you from having to deal with this shitty ass person.
I agree. But it's a waste of time. No one wants to deal with that.
No, but you got ready and now you can go find another male.
You want to make sure they're excited to see you, and these are the types of situations most guys are going to run into. If they're getting dates canceled because they didn't stay in touch, women don't cancel dates with guys they really like. If Caroline set a date with Justin Bieber, she'd be going, hey, are we still on? She ain't canceling no date because she didn't hear from him throughout the week. She's just hoping he doesn't cancel on her.